Here's a question for you. What impact will artificial intelligence have on the metaverse? Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Laszlo Bliss, and if this is your first time here, this is my YouTube channel, Bliss Thoughts, and I cover topics such as virtual reality, augmented reality to artificial intelligence taking over the world. If you're into that stuff, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more future content. So you might have heard of this thing called the Metaverse. It's essentially a virtual space where people can play, interact and socialise with each other. I know artificial intelligence is very much on top of the agenda when it comes to the evolution of technology. However, I do have a sneaky feeling that the metaverse could also be just as important. I want to discuss today is how these two can join, and how will artificial intelligence support the growth of the metaverse, which people are calling the evolution of the internet. Both artificial intelligence and the metaverse are moving upwards in terms of trajectory. The metaverse, for example, has a lot of hype surrounding it, down to the investment being poured into it and also the number of projects being launched. So much so that the industry market size is projected to grow from 100 billion in 2022 to
1,607.12 billion in 2030.
And let us not forget the contribution of artificial intelligence, which can add up to 15 trillion to the global economy in 2030. All the investment that is now going into the metaverse is building a foundation of a digital reality which can be dived in at will, free from the constrictions of life. If you are familiar with Ready Player One or Neil Stephenson's Snow Crash, then you know that we're currently not at that level, sadly. However, what the metaverse does offer is a virtual world you can jump in at will, where you are able to communicate, play games and socialise with friends and people all around the world.
Locate H.
This is good because this is one of the USPs of the metaverse, and the fact we're really appealing to this only shows that as we improve the technologies within the virtual reality world, this experience will only enrich. Bearing this in mind, there is still an issue associated with the metaverse. Due to the metaverse being in the infant stages and the foundation still being built up, these worlds do not feel as populated as they should be. A big aspect of this derives from the fact that there's simply not as many people logged into the metaverse currently, with 2022 showing over 1 billion users, which is small in comparison to the global population. Another reason that this is happening is because there's over 160 companies trying to compete with their virtual world, with their own uniqueness, which has spread the fan base across these different metaverses. This is an issue considering what the metaverse promises. You know, the whole social interaction thing. I don't know, it might feel a bit underwhelming as you land there and there's no one about. It might feel like you've just been sold a dream.
You liar!
Either way, this is where artificial intelligence can step in. When you first dive into these worlds, you will have that initial but then after a while, after all, due to the lack of people, you can't communicate and interact with others, you can't play games. It could be as fun as watching paint dry. However, with the implementation of AI, the metaverse can be infused with AI characters who can communicate, dance, play football, throw darts, sell and buy items. This brings life to a ghost town which was previously depopulated.
Where are you guys?
City buzzing with life will make the experience so much better. And as these are artificial characters, no conversation or experience will be the same. That's right, just like real life.
Oh, interesting.
And overall, these livelier worlds, they will retain players and they will inspire new people to join. And can we blame them? Look at this here. Imagine diving into this. Now, although only a concept through the Unreal Engine 4, it still gives us a glimpse on how the future of the metaverse could look. And as the metaverse and the foundations improve, naturally the NPCs will slowly go away and hopefully the world will be full of real playing characters. But this is a great way to ensure that the transitional period is smooth. Now you've got a town buzzing full of life, characters running about. Now what? It is projected that by 2026, 25% of the global population will be using the metaverse.
I'm sorry, what?
That is a big number and shows how fast the metaverse could grow, but it also poses a potential problem. An issue where newcomers joining the metaverse could be simply overwhelmed. After all, this is a whole new world you can interact with. Also, let's not forget, there would be a large number of people moving into these worlds and jumping from one metaverse to the other. It will be difficult for a human operator to constantly constantly be logged in, having to support them and offer them 24/7 guidance. This is where AI can help out.
I'm here to help you.
When you first land in your new metaverse, you have an AI buddy that supports you during the initial teething stages. Any questions you need, ring them up, or however you're going to contact them in the metaverse.
Hi, dudes!
This is the most effective way to offer support to these new users. After all, the metaverse never goes offline. AI can explain all the information and direct them the right way. This ensures a better user experience. Importantly, it removes the frustrations.
Where the fuck I am.
The great thing about this, it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned metaverse king with pixelated lions running about, or you're just a newbie who's jumped in for the first time. Guidance will be needed. For example, you have this.
This avatar has wardrobe rendered, the lighting between.
Or this.
It is a little bit difficult to fly it. I may have to also adjust the...
Both are extremely different, so therefore we'll have different rules and ways to navigate this space. AI is already understanding us better than we know ourselves. Or, as Yuval Harari, author of Homo sapiens and Homo Deus, said, AI is an algorithm that knows you better than you know yourself. Charming. It knows what you like and what you don't like. I've discussed this quite heavily in previous videos. I'll leave the details below. It tries the best to bring you the content that you like. Aww. Jim down the road wants, or Karen. Bruh. Who cares what they want? You want what you want. And this itself is an evolution. As more scenarios are created, artificial intelligence can know what people like more. They can whip up these experiences more quicker and efficiently. They can pinpoint the most successful patterns and bring these to the forefront. They can adjust these experiences depending on the time, location, and the seasons. In essence, the metaverse can have an AI mind which transmits society's beliefs and social ongoings into interactive stories, and the user can pick and choose what they want. It can make this virtual world cohesive with the real world, but still give you the flexibility which you can't get in reality. If the metaverse takes off the way projections and investments are portraying, then it will be an integral part of society. With artificial intelligence, it is already embedding with our lives. AI can actually be one of the main catalysts to move the metaverse from pure entertainment and gaming into a reality which is taken seriously, which is not just a subset of society, but a virtual world which runs directly alongside our physical.
Is that right?
That's how I think artificial intelligence will affect the metaverse, and also the ways it will improve and potentially bolster its growth. If you found that interesting, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more future content. Take care, stay safe.